Hello everyone, my name is Papa Smurf and welcome to the Stone Smurf channel. This is my first video of many and the plan is to document and share my experience with trying different techs and just learning the ins and outs of mycology. I have accomplished 3 sets of grows with a 66% success rate. Those grows were accomplished with supplied spawn, substrate, and fruiting chambers. While my first 2 grows were successful and fruitful, the last grow, which failed miserably, made me hesitant in returning back to the adventure. I by far have no idea what the hell I'm doing and valuably welcome criticism. Just be nice. Remember, I am the rookie here, not you. There's a plethora of information online, and hopefully, if enough of you stop by and give your boy a little advice, I might just learn a thing or two and hopefully someday be able to share my wisdom with a rookie in need. I would like to shout out a few channels that have either inspired me or helped me get to the point at which I'm comfortable enough to try and bring all processes in house, which greatly reduces associated costs. And there's just something special when you get that first flush that makes the several bad grows and times invested heartache just kind of disappear. We'll start off with the inspiration of starting this channel, Base Drop Keys, a rookie mycologist. I enjoy the content and am impatient for updates. If you see this, Keys, let me get a piece of that banger from my channel. Now go check him out if you want to see another fellow Rook's adventure. The next few channels are where I get most of my info from. We have PhillyGoldenTeacher, 90 Second Mycology, Willy's World, and Mycophilia, to name a few, which are all great sources of information. I put links to their channels in the description. So go over there, check them out, and show them some love. Today's video will be my first attempt at creating my own spawn using the soak and simmer method. This is probably too long to keep people engaged, but please bear with me. I also have never edited before either, so there are a lot of firsts going on here, and I would greatly appreciate you sticking around, giving me your knowledge and opinions. So as I create more content, it will only get better from here. Let me know what you guys think, how I can improve, topics, etc. down in the comments below. And if you want to follow me on this experience, please like and subscribe to see all updates when posted. All right, with that out of the way, let's get started. All right. So, just kind of wanted to make a video over my first try of kind of creating my own spawn, my own substrate, and just kind of seeing how I'll be able to kind of scale up a little bit without spending too much money. So what I've done here is this is organic millet. This is what I was able to get from the grocery store. I guess everything that I've read and kind of seen online is you want to get organic just because of pesticides and stuff like that. So you can see I paid, what was that, $2.99 for 2 pounds, so $3 every 2 pounds. And you can see I bought, I think 13, so I bought 26 pounds at 38 bucks, so not too bad. And that should give me plenty of millet, or spawn at least. I'm going to be putting them into quart jars, but let me show you what I did this all in. This container here, it's 32 quarts. I literally just threw 10, was it 5 bags? Yeah, I threw 5 bags of that in here, so 10 pounds, and just covered it with like 3 or 4 inches of water sitting over the top of it. And yeah, just let that sit overnight. After letting the millet soak overnight for 16 hours, I then placed them into the steamer and put the burner on high. I had a little issue with the induction heater making good contact with the steamer, which in turn increased the time that the millet was bathed in not boiling water, but close to before getting to a simmer. And in turn, I believe that either reduces the simmer time or just removes it. Before the 5 minutes of simmer was over, I started to notice burst millet starting to float. I believe the reason for this step is to keep the grain from germinating and probably add in a little bit more moisture content. I felt the grain was already fairly hydrated beforehand, but as far as the germinating goes, I feel if you steam them immediately, the simmer method is really not needed. I proceeded to dump them in a 5-gallon bucket of cold water, and most of the burst millet came to the surface when being stirred. I poured roughly around 20% of the millet down the drain, so now we're stuck with about 8 pounds. You can see I had this fan kind of sitting up on one of the buckets. That's where that bucket went. Yeah, so that's my mix. Got a little bit of coffee here that's also drying out. I'm going to just throw that in there with it. So after letting them soak for a little bit, I just run water into them until there's no more soap suds. I just don't want any like soap residue left over in there. And that water is about 150 degrees, kind of hot. I'm gonna pop the lid on her. Yeah, brother. I don't know if I should keep it like that, probably, or it has a little bit of air to breathe. Probably is a good idea. Alright, let's see how this looks over here. Turn this water off. Oh, it's almost there. This is why you buy good paper towels, ladies and gentlemen. It actually helps soak up a little bit of water. And plus, it's a little bit easier to transport. Once I'm done with it, I don't have to scoop it out and just grab the paper towel and fold it up like a taco and pour all this shit into a bucket. This shit gets absolutely everywhere. Ah, really close. Say they're really close. We'll give it probably about, I don't know, probably about another hour, if I were to guess. I'll be ready. Fan's still going hard over here. Alright, so, quick little update. So, all I had was a, see, I drink Cinnabon, like, K-Cups. So I had a used one from this morning, and I ran it through probably, because it's probably got some kind of sugar in it, I'm assuming, because it tastes like Cinnabon, or something in there. Cinnamoroll, artificial flavoring or something. So I just ran it through the Keurig, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times till it's clear, and then dumped it out over here. And once it dried up a little bit, I just kind of spread it throughout. You see the little black pieces here and there. Not sure if that's the right thing to do, but... Alright, so we're back. I've got all my hand-torn foil pieces. We've got my mostly dry jars. We have the organic millet. Looks to be fairly dry. It's not sticking to my hands anymore. So it's got a little bit of coffee mix in there with it. So yeah, I'm gonna start jarring it up how many jars? I got 7. If I was gonna get 8, but I could probably squish those into 8, but it's not worth it. I think I'll only clean 7. That's why I have 7. So actually worked out pretty nice. So I'm gonna start filling this thing up with water, and yeah, see what happens. I'll probably let it go for a good 30 minutes, just kind of testing it out, seeing what it looks like. Because I want the middle of that bottom ring to be in the middle of all those circles. It's kind of floating right now. I have to add some water to it. Alright, so it looks like it's getting all 4 circles. Drop this guy. That's pretty close to center. It's hugging side just a tad. Alright. I'm gonna put it on the pot over here and get it going. Alright, because I was a lazy ass, I was getting these big burrs right here. You can see now it doesn't have a burr anymore. So how I got rid of this, you can see this part of the lid is sticking down flat. So I just made sure to put that side down, and just took like a lighter and just tapped the top of it like this. And yeah, now it's smooth. Otherwise it'd cut you. But you want to make sure you put this side down. That way you don't fuck up this lid. But yeah. So about to put some micropore tape on. Alright, so I went ahead and put 2 pieces on top and then put 1 piece on the bottom. I'm not sure if that's the proper way to do it or not, but you want to make sure, like, if you're like if you don't cut the tape, that you make sure the tape doesn't get on that orange ring. Because at some point you're going to want to seal it, and if that's what causes you not to seal it, yeah, you're not going to be too happy about it. So looks Gucci. Alright. And just gonna knock out the rest. Turn this on quick. And that's actually so. So you can be a little bit more efficient with this. Alright, so I don't know if you can hear it, but this thing's sounding like it's getting pretty close. It's definitely starting to get real steamy in there. Doesn't look like it's boiling yet. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see anything. But that means I can at least prep the jars here. So my understanding is to pop the lids on them upside down so they don't seal. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that even. Yeah, surely. You don't want them to seal and just have enough or the the god damn it, the hole, the filtered hole to breathe through only, because I'm sure it's going to be quite a bit. Alright, I think we're just going to put them on and secure them up. I'll probably give them just a little tighten. That's not on there straight. All right. Almost there. Alright, so got all the jars prepped. Brought this to a boil. Got it on low right now. I'll probably turn it back up to a boil and then turn it back down once I get all these jars in there. Start off by putting one in the center. And here's the down the bowl. Got 7 of them in there. Like I said, I'm going to turn it probably back up to high for a couple minutes and then turn it back down to low. I mean, I'm floating these about on that much water just in case. Put it on for 3 hours and we'll probably check on it in an hour, see how everything. Alright, so we're an hour in. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a light rumble in there. So I'm assuming that's the water simmering. Oh yeah. Just want to make sure we have enough water still in there. Definitely sounds like it. So she's working. Don't want to keep her open for too long. Got about 2 more hours to go. I hope it works, guys. First try. Alright, it's been a little over 3 hours, about 3 hours and 15 minutes. And they're playing some video games, so. That's the final product. Still here we have water in there boiling, so it looks like the little bowl I put in there definitely made sure. I don't know if it was necessary, but once everything cools off, I'll see how much was left over. I'm excited, man. I hope I did right. Looks like there's a good amount of, or like about the perfect amount of water moisture, or moisture on the sides. Maybe didn't do too bad, huh? It's on one of them before I let this cool overnight. And it's dry. And kind of want to give it a shake to see, make sure they're all individual little pieces, but I don't know, man. Looks pretty damn good. It's got a little bit of condensation in there. Yeah, I want to give it a shake and see if any of the stuff stuck together. See if I hydrated properly. Oh wow, it's not even sticking to the glass. That's perfect. Couple pieces sticking. All individual, it looks like. Alright. Well, let's see. It did swell up a little bit, so it looks like they did absorb a little bit more water. That lid does not look on. Okay, it looks okay. So, alright. We'll probably let these cool off overnight. Just to look in. And yeah, probably inoculate them tomorrow. Alright, thanks everyone for watching today. Hopefully I will have another video out later today going over this no soak, no simmer method. I actually have mixed results with both, so I would probably go ahead and give my thoughts on what my next approach will be, because it would actually probably be a mixture of both. I will do the soak without the simmer and just rely on the steam bath for the sterilization. I have some spawn jars inoculated as well. We had both good and bad results, so I'd like to go over those with you as well. I'll be back later. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and if you want to hang for a couple more minutes and see the fishies, go ahead and do that. Until next time, peace. She's a pig too, by the way. He's got to throw enough in there so he at least gets one. It doesn't look bad though. It had white rock in there. I think the black sand's where it's at. Once the cloudiness kind of goes away, should look good in there. Let's go in here and see these guys. Oh. Got a Carpentus in here and a blood parrot. Trying to get them to match up. He actually just got moved over to this tank last night, so he's not too happy about it. She's been beating the shit out of him because she really, like, you can see her tubes down right now. So she's trying to lay eggs. He doesn't know what to do because I'm pretty sure he's not mature yet. He's probably got about another month or so. But yeah, just change their substrate out as well. Come over here. Hey, y'all stop. This was also cloudy because just did a water change here. There is Carpentus in here and super red monkey flower horns. See if we can't get them to breed and make a red Texas. They're a little skittish right now. Look, she looks beautiful. That's the female I just pulled out from that tank. See how she's much prettier than all the others? She was showing her colors over there. Hopefully she'll make everybody else brighten up a little bit. Will you stop, young lady? Get out of my ear. Y'all are so damn nosy.